Hello. So I'm here because I want to do a 333 reading real quick. Like real quick. So let's see what is going on. Spirit, why have I been saying 333? What's going on? What's going on? Why have we been seeing 3, 3, mup, and 3? What is the reason for the 333s? We have a yes card coming out. Okay, cool. That's fun. Let's leave that there. Back of the deck, we have Sacred Plan and Healing Energy. So something could be, I said something could be heading awry, but it's not a bad thing. So that could be the word that Spirit wants to use, but not in a bad way. Because I know that can sometimes feel like things are going off-road. And maybe you are going off-road, but maybe just off-road from the plan you were expecting. But either way, you're following a sacred plan and something is healing. Something is developing and working. We have home and I don't know what I want to say, like hi Beatrice. Adaptability and fortune. 4 cards coming out all in one row. So these are the goddesses overlooking this reading. We have Hestia, Hecate, 9 or Ain, and Lakshmi. And then we have communication from the great goddess and Aphrodite at the back of the deck with romantic love. So there's something that you love, cherish, or excited for that could be coming through. But we have home, the in-between, adaptability, and fortune. I think something is changing. I definitely think something's changing in the winds. It could even be that misfortunes are turning around and your ability to navigate or your ability to find direction, to find the light, to find the North Star is stabilizing. And it's pointing you in the direction of like a higher fortune. So this is great, very great positive energy. Mind you, I've also been seeing, I have the Empress wanting to come out. I've also been seeing the, 1111, like almost every day for these past few days. But yeah, we've got the Empress here. We've got the 3 of Wands reversed, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Something just out of view except to you. Oh, so there could be something that is upside down in the general context of the world, or something that might not seem upright in the general context, but for you, it's the perfect perspective. There's something that, like, from your sight, from your line of sight, you're perfectly positioned to see something. You're perfectly positioned to see something. And this is something that could easily get slighted or be passed by, like glimpse in the wind kind of thing. We have the Ace of Cups and Chariot at the back of the deck. We also have the 10 of Pentacles that just came out. Like, it's this energy of like, you're only able to see it from your perspective, from the way that you're looking. And it could even just be like this chance encounter, chance glimpse at this thing. You get sight of it, and boom, you recognize this thing. I don't know what happens exactly when you recognize this thing, but it might cause you to make some changes, to make a change of plans, to go off-road a little bit, like what we just said. But you are perfectly positioned, and this definitely feels like it might be a little bit of divine timing working at play here. We have the Magician. We've got a lot of cards here coming out. Okay, Spirit, this is very, 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 very cool. Very like flash forward start. The cards are really like just like out. Okay, hold on. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, which is number 7, the Fool, and the 5 of Pentacles. There's something you see there is something you found and you're looking at it. And I'm not sure exactly what you're doing about it right now. I don't even know if you're actually really doing anything about it. You just seem to be looking at it. That's all that I'm saying. I just see that you're looking at this thing and you're engaged with it. Like you haven't let it pass you by. So there's no need to worry about like missing a chance encounter or something like that. Like it's in your sight now. You've got, it seems like you have a hold of it. You have a hold of it. And it's not taking the center stage, but you do have your focus on it. It just doesn't feel very loud and prominent. Like there's other things in your environment that feel more dominant, or your just general position in your life feels more dominant than whatever this thing is that you've started to engage, but it is there. You have found it, and now that you've found it, you're focused on it. In like a small kind of side track kind of way. It's not the main priority, but it is in the priority gaze for the moment. And it is distracting you a little bit from your situation, which I think is actually helping you to get unstuck. And like it's kind of being the oil for your hinges. It's lubricating things a bit and getting something moving again, which I think is pretty good. Yeah, so I feel like there's a bit of an activation here, which is exciting. Some type of tool, and I think it can cause inspiration. I think that you are starting to feel like a glimmer of hope, and something is starting to get exciting. But it does feel very early days, very much so right in the beginning. But this could be like the vision of the goddess. This could be something that is really desired for you at this time. So very good. Could be something that you'll actually really end up enjoying and having a connection with this experience. This feels like a tool. Like it feels like something you can see and engage with. You could even maybe hold on to it. It could be something you hold on to, touch, something you really engage with, something. It doesn't necessarily feel alive. It feels like an object, but it doesn't need to be an object. I'm not set on that. It's just that it could be, or it could be a tool that you utilize to like help you build. I don't know. There's something about it like being a weapon, but not a weapon. You know what I mean? But like a weapon, a tool, a resource, something you choose. And it's very positive. It really does work out. And for you right now on the surface, you might not even really recognize that you are happy with this thing that you've discovered, or you are satisfied, or anything like that. Like it might not even be fully present to you in your own emotional awareness that this is something that you are excited about, because you could just be in like a curious, looking, observing, investigating, that kind of energy, not in like a emotional energy about it. So your emotions could not really be caught up to what your intuition or like your mind is saying, which is, there's something exciting going on here. There's something interesting about this. This has piqued my curiosity. It's just, there's a noticing happening, but the noticing was strong enough that you're like you've reached like a safety point of like, okay, you're engaged with this thing, which is good. You've passed that kind of threshold. So, okay. So there's definitely some type of new beginning on the way that you seem to be calling in and changing the winds. That's cool. Okay. What else do you want to say? Spirit, I do feel like this might be a really quick reading. I don't get the sense that there is going to be a whole lot of deep dive. I could be wrong though. We've got 2, 2, 2, 2 here because we have 22, 21, and then 28, which breaks down to 1, which adds up to 2 when you add the extra 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8 here. Yeah. And then we have this yes card. So something that you could ultimately end up saying yes to. Something that might be saying yes to you. You might be getting, like a good golden yes, something good, something exciting. You have soul tribe here. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yes. Another yes card. Interesting. What is this? Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. In referral to. Referral. In reference to. What is that about? In my head, I just heard kingdom spouse, which is so funny. I think it's because this woman, she looks like she's wearing a wedding dress. But there could be friendship coming in, alignment, connection, in that kind of way. We did have Aphrodite here. I did also see the Two of Cups. I didn't really engage it much. It was behind the Magician. So there could be something powering your magic right now. And you could not really know what that fortune is showing up as. It could show up as connection in one way or another. Something is definitely working. There could be a little bit of a matchmaking energy happening in the background of your life. Not necessarily by you, but perhaps by the goddesses. There could be a little coordinating, matchmaking, some type of alignment. And I feel like the first tipping point or the first point of connection is not face to face. Like the first point of connection, it's not that the first point of connection isn't face to face, but it's that the first point of connection where like light happens and a realization, a real connection happens, isn't face to face, isn't within your perspectives, like isn't within a shared perspective. It's on the tail end of something. So it could be on the opposite of the crown chakra. So that's the soul star, or is that the earth chakra, or the root chakra? So root chakra has to do with the work. So it could be through work. It could be through work, the work that you're doing. Something about meditation, prayer, manifestation. Yeah, something about the work is where you find that that like original type of connection that foretells more, leads to more. We have the crumbling. I definitely think there is a breakdown of the gateway, of the barrier. Like I feel like the gates are opening. I think the gates are opening, and what was stormy season is clearing up. Like I feel like the clouds are clearing. The sky, the clouds are cracking, you know, there's a break in the storm and you are opening up to the other side. I wonder what triggered that awakening, but maybe it was the super moon. It could be the full moon that ended up triggering that, but it feels very, very good. And like you are in a position to lead in your life. And not even necessarily through action, but more so just through like walking your path with confidence and pride and letting your intuition lead you and being in flow and just like going down this road and not being afraid. I just feel a little bit of like a fearlessness. You're not afraid of your surroundings. You're not afraid of your environment. You're not afraid of your position. And I think that's a really great and strong place to be because it's very active. You're really engaged with your life, which is what we want ultimately. So okay, I really don't think this reading is gonna last very long. I'm gonna pull Council of Light. Yeah, divine orchestration, subtle helpers in other realms. Remember I was talking about like this coordination, matchmaking, and then the goddesses that are watching over. So I definitely don't think that this is being done alone. I don't think this is being done just like for, I don't think it's being done just for you and just with you or just by you. You know, you play your own separate roles. But this is a bigger story that we're telling here. And okay, yeah, you guys are all working with different energies. But there's definitely like a grounding happening here, a collaboration of energies, of spirits, and it's really good because I think the magic is working. There's also a lot of protection here and protective energy surrounding this, and then Lakshmi bringing like the fortune and the benefits and the goodwill and the good sight. So I feel like There's a lot of stability here. I think you are going to really reap the rewards. Body care, take a breath, the wellspring. I think you are being poured into, and like the little cave that you're in, it's very nourishing, it's very replenishing. I wonder if it is opening you up. For some reason, I feel like you are being kept safe and secure from something. The rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. I feel like you are being recharged and replenished, and specifically, like I feel like your muscles, your body, you're getting stronger, and it's replenishing you and setting you up for a secure future. Like there's like this energy of like you are being prepared on multiple realms, whether that's spiritually, financially, in work, in your physical health, for the future ahead, because you do have a very long journey ahead of you. Because you're at the new beginning, so you have a long journey ahead of you, and you could have found the key on the ground. Like it's one of those things where it's like you're walking and you look down and you find the key, you know what I mean? So like you stumble upon it, you happen upon it, but in terms of divine orchestration, it found you. You were put in the right place, like, you know what I mean? But you have a long journey ahead of you. So I feel like you're also in a position of being replenished right now. And you could be like resting right now, trying to prioritize your health, your healing, getting your life, just in order and feeling very good, feeling very confident and strong and very engaged, empowered in your life. For the mission ahead. But the road ahead is a beautiful environment to walk through. It's a nice environment to journey through compared to what you've just been dealing with. We have immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies and passions. I do think there's going to be a lot of self-discovery. I think even in this replenishment era that you've been in, you've been learning a lot and growing a lot. I feel like in this healing lagoon, in this recovery time, you've been really learning a lot, and really studying yourself, studying your mind. You could be studying like ancient realms, Akashic records, without even really noticing it, because it's kind of a sleepy energy where maybe it's happening subconsciously, but I think that you are benefiting highly from the work that you are doing. And I think it's going to end up being very successful for you. Okay, anything else, Spirit? It's very overall, very, 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 very positive energy. You definitely have a long road ahead. Like you're at the beginning, and I don't say that to be like exhausting. I say that because it's actually exciting, because the road ahead looks very nice. The Water Oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. I feel like you have a vision for yourself. I both feel like you have a vision for yourself, but I also feel like someone else has a vision for you. Someone else sees something for you, and it's predicted what you are going to do, and you're doing it. I feel like you're on your destiny path. Like I feel like you're in tune, you're in alignment, because I feel like there are like water spirits, there are energies that are reading your energy. And what they are reading, what they are sensing, and what they are predicting for the future, what you will do, you are doing it. And you are the healing oracle. Like, you are the healing oracle. And you are following your path. Like, you're in alignment with your path. You are in alignment with your path. And I feel like this could even be like a little check-in spot. And like, the check-in is that you're in alignment. You are completely in alignment, which is really, really great. Really, really, really great. Very positive. Yeah, I think a lot of spirits are maybe like checking in with you right now, and making sure like you're all tuned up and everything. And like, yeah, you seem to be in a really, really good place. I don't think anyone's concerned for you, which is really nice to hear. The Sacred Well. Yeah, giving from a place of plenty. I think that you're really good. I think that you're really, really, really good. I don't think there's much more to say. I just think this was like a little check-in. Yeah, continue to rest, and when you're ready to get up and start floating, you will. And yeah, when you're ready to get more answers, you will. But like, you're in a really, really good place. I think you are in true alignment. So like, don't stress. It seems, there's no need to stress. I don't see any need to worry about anything. It just seems like you're doing what you're doing, and it seems to be good, and it seems to be working. So congratulations. Okay. Goodbye and good night.